What's going on, everyone? Brian here, your honest mechanic. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about an issue that you've probably experienced if you've owned or driven enough vehicles. That annoying grinding, rubbing, or whining noise from the steering wheel when you turn it while the car is parked or idling. So without any further ado, let me jump right into the top causes of a steering wheel making excessive noise when turned while parked or idling. I've ordered these from the most common causes all the way down to the least common benign scenarios. The most common cause I see for this type of noise is simply low-power steering fluid level or contaminated old fluid. Keeping the system filled and the hydraulic oil fresh is critical for proper lubrication and noise-free operation. As the pump tries to build pressure to assist steering with low fluid, air bubbles and lack of viscosity end up causing whining and friction internally. Before inspecting other components, always start by topping off or flushing the system to rule out this easy fix. The second culprit I typically will investigate closely is worn or dried out steering rack bushings and tie rod ends. These joints allow the wheels to pivot smoothly via the steering system commands. But after years of use, their internal lubrication can start to break down, especially if boots are cracked or compromised. The lack of grease causes metal-on-metal grinding within the joints when turning the system while parked. If the joints look intact, fresh grease may reduce the noises, but deteriorated parts really should be replaced to prevent uneven tire wear or loosening that leads to wandering while driving later on. Also, worn strut mounts are known to cause noises when steering. Coming in third, another very common reason for grinding or whining from the steering wheel, specifically when it's turned stationary, is a failing power steering pump. This key component is at the heart of the hydraulic system, pressurizing fluid that reduces steering resistance. A worn-out pump may start whining loudly when the wheel is turned while parked because it's struggling to build enough pressure. This could indicate it's on the verge of complete failure. As a less common possibility, I have run into situations where very worn front suspension components like control arm bushings or sway bar links contribute to odd steering noises, mainly while stationary is turned to full lock. Even though suspension joints themselves don't directly connect to the mechanical steering system, their job is allowing the wheels and tires to smoothly track changes in direction without resistance. So if you have severely knocked out suspension components, they can indirectly translate extra friction to the steering as extra rotating resistance that materializes as groans or rubbing noises going lock to lock when not moving. And last but not least, low tire pressure, worn tire tread, and bad wheel bearings can all contribute to noise when turning the steering wheel while stationary. Specifically, if the tires are underinflated, there is increased resistance and friction between the tires and the road surface as you turn the wheels. This creates a grabbing or scratching noise as the tread blocks flex and move. Excessive wear or cupping of the tread can also cause extra chatter and vibration through the steering wheel.